Hi Capricorn, welcome to June 2018. Now June has a gorgeous grand water trine right at the beginning of the month, June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and that's a weekend. And it's activating your friendship house and your relationship house as well as community. So this would be a wonderful weekend for you to go off with your friends, go off with your partner, do something fun and adventurous and exciting, or, just take a relaxing, delightful weekend for yourself and recharge your batteries. Enjoy this beautiful energy. Having Saturn in your own sign can make us workaholics, where we can get so focused on accomplishing and achieving, feel incredibly driven. And there are times when that is important in life to do. This will be one of those weekends where it's inviting you to be out and be in the flow, have fun, and just drink in the positive energy coming from the universe for you. And the sun will couple with Mercury on the 5th. And that for you could be an important day for insights into your work, something going on at work that could be incredibly helpful for you. So you get this insight on the 5th about your work. It could also be about your health. You get an insight of how to improve your health, improve your work, and that is beneficial for you. Then on the 12th, Mercury enters Cancer, and that brings the focus to relationships and partnerships. And then you have the Gemini new moon on the 13th. That is a fresh start for you in your work, as well as your lifestyle, your health habits, and it's a good time to start a new job, start a new health regimen, start something new around the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, and it will propel you forward. It will empower you to keep going in this new path that you're taking. There is a challenge with this new moon, and it's with Mercury. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, and it's being opposed by Saturn. Typically, often with a Gemini new moon, it's a very intellectually stimulating conversation, communication, social, fun new moon. And this is, except that Mercury is being opposed by Saturn. So we could find that people are incredibly emotional this month in June, more so than other months. With Saturn opposing Mercury, there can also be arguments or conflicts of points of view or opinions, and so you want to watch for that with maybe a partner or a friend or a colleague, where you could get into some sort of disagreement at the time of the Gemini new moon. The universe has your back. The universe is with you. That's one of the strongest messages I have in here for you this month. The universe is supporting you and has your back. The initiation will come when others are being disagreeable or overdramatic, or they take something the wrong way. Mercury in Cancer is sensitivity. And with, Saturn opposing it, our words can be, either helpful or they can be harmful. And so we want to watch for how we're being taken or received by others at the time of this new moon to make sure that you are coming across the way you want to in a proactive way, and not people taking things the wrong way and then getting all sensitive and defensive and arguing. So we want to be aware of the drama that can come up this month with the hypersensitivity going on at the moons, at the Gemini new moon and the Capricorn full moon on the 28th. Venus will enter Leo right after the new moon, and that's wonderful for money and money coming to you from other people, going deep with your partner as far as connection and intimacy and relationship. It's very good for relationship. Relationship is strong for you this month. Love is strong for you this month. There's just these areas where we can feel like we're walking through a minefield, and if we step the wrong way, you know, it's just people are over the top with their emotions, and you know, mountains out of little molehills. So be aware of that. And happy Father's Day on June 17th to all the dads. And here in the States, we celebrate Father's Day on Sunday, June 17th. So happy Father's Day. Neptune will take his turn to reverse on the 18th. That's a very subtle energy. We don't usually, most people don't, are not aware of it when it occurs, but it is significant. And then you have the Sun entering Cancer on the 21st, which is happy summer, solstice, yay! In the northern hemisphere, winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. And then the Sun will sextile Uranus. Now this is very good for you. Now this is good for romance. This is good for relationship. This is good for sorting things out. If things got a little weird at the Gemini new moon, you can now come to a happy resolution, win-win with a colleague, partner, someone that may have taken things the wrong way at the Gemini new moon. And this is excellent. Now Mars is going to retrograde June 26th, and that is the big news of the month, is this retrograde with Mars. He will retrograde June 26th through August 27th. And this is in the area of your money and your resources, your investments. So you will be re-evaluating how you're using your resources to create your best life. And I'm doing an amazing course, master course, The Wealthy Goddess, and enrollment starts on May 30th. And it's all about financial empowerment, transforming your relationship with money, breaking through self-limiting beliefs around money and life, radically transforming your relationship with money and upgrading your money mindset. And this would be a perfect time for you to enroll in the class. And there is a free webinar on the 30th, and you are invited to attend that as well. The links are below. But it would be an excellent time for you, given that Mars is going to camp out here for 5 months, and then he's going to back into Capricorn just a bit. He won't go far back in. I think he gets to about 28 degrees, and I'll talk about that when it happens. That's very significant for you because this has to do with, who you are, what you want, how you're using your resources to create wealth and build the life that you want. And, retrogrades give us an opportunity to go back over things, to do our research, to do our homework, to strategize. That's why it's an excellent time to be in school. And for you, you're going to be looking at how you're using your resources, your time, your energy, your money, because your time and your energy equal your money. How much time and energy does it take to make $1? We want to factor that in, and I'm going to go into that in the program, because it's how much we make, but it's also how much we save and how much we are, how much time and energy does it take to make something. And, you're going to be looking at that over the next 5 months about your investments, also how you use your talents, your gifts, and abilities to build wealth, to build what you want in life. And this is, a good time to do it, to really analyze and reconfigure how you're using your resources to get what you want. Then there is the Capricorn full moon on the 28th. You get one new moon a year and one full moon. Now this is a powerful moon because the moon is sitting with Saturn. And Saturn is opposing the sun in Cancer. Saturn is the lord of karma. Saturn is the teacher's teacher. Saturn rules business and achievement and being successful in the world. He is the one, or she is the one, that gets us there. However, he can put up roadblocks. He can put up challenges. There's always this testing that goes on with Saturn, and this is a highly testing moon with Saturn sitting next to the moon. For you, maybe you're completing something. You'll find that, at the time of the full moon, there's something you're finishing up with. Maybe you're done with a relationship. Maybe you're done with how you do relationship. Maybe you're done with something that has to do with your own self and, how you take care of yourself, how you lead in the world, how you move about in the world. Your outlook on life could be changing here. And this is important because you want to let go of what's not working for you anymore. And Saturn loves to show us that, whether it's a way that we're going about something, an approach to something, an attitude, a relationship with something, where you could be out of balance too, because if you've been so focused on work, has it come at the expense of yourself? Like, are you taking enough self-care? This is really important too, having that self-care, making sure that you're taking good care of yourself and not just working 14 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 10 hours a day, whatever it is, and, at the expense of your health, your well-being. It could be that. It could also be like not taking any time for your personal life, for relationship. And maybe your partner is pointing that out to you at the time of the full moon, that, we're not getting enough quality time together or doing anything fun together because you're always working or you're always working on this project. And so you will have the awareness at that time to, make adjustments, make the necessary needed adjustments so that we're not going to extremes. Saturn can make us workaholics. Now, Chiron is T-squaring in this full moon. Chiron can bring up past pain and hurt that we thought was forgotten or we didn't even know was there, can flush up right out of the unconscious. It would be good to get out ahead of this. So knowing that this is going to be another emotionally charged moon can help you to navigate the energies, whether it's, coming up with you, past pain and hurt, something from the past you're remembering, or with, family member or friend or colleague even. This is going to be a powerful full moon. And one of the messages is also to slow down, to not be in a hurry, to take our time. That is a really good approach here at the full moon. Saturn likes to show us the stark reality. There could be, something that is brought to light about a family member or even your partner that you didn't know about. And, full moons bring things to light. And now you're, very aware of, something about them that you didn't know. And, with Saturn, it is about emotional responsibility, being responsible with our emotions. We have no control over what other people do or say. Our power is in how we respond to the situation, how we respond to what's coming up with us, owning our feelings, owning, what is happening with us. Feelings can't be right or wrong. Feelings are feelings. So they're not right or wrong. It's not like a math problem where, there's a right or wrong answer. It's your emotions, it's your feelings. Now, something really good is happening at this full moon too. Uranus, who's now in Taurus, your sister sign, is in positive energy flow with Saturn and the moon. So it's in harmony with the moon and Saturn, and it's sextile the sun in Cancer. So for you, you could find new solutions, new discoveries that are incredibly healing. You could come up with a solution that at first, this problem is revealed, or, we get into this heated argument, but then we realize, hey, we're really on the same page, it's just we're going about it differently, or we really want the same thing, it's just that we feel differently. However, if we take this new approach, or we try something new, and that's the key, is to try something new, do something new. What's that saying? You can't solve the problem at the same level of consciousness. We have to, come from a different approach. And that's the key, is you want to be focused on solutions at the time of the full moon. Focus on solutions, and the new moon too. What is a solution to the situation? What could help? What could heal? Focus on what could help and heal. And then you're using this amazing energy that's here to work with you for the next 7 years that will bring you amazing opportunities that have to do with your own self-discovery, creative self-expression, risk-taking, relationship, romance, exciting relationship and romance and connections with other people, which is totally going for you, as well as using your intuition. What do you intuitively get? Sometimes it's not what people are saying, it's what's not being said, or what you're receiving from your inner being, your higher self, what you're hearing from the voice within you, the mighty I am presence, what you're hearing from your God self, telling you what's really going on. And that's why it's so important not to get so caught up in our emotions, because when we get all emotional, we can't hear anything but, I'm emotional, and then we can't hear, the truth of a situation. But you're being stepped up intuitively. And if you're feeling blocked at all at this full moon, it's the universe protecting you, because maybe you don't know everything, or your timing is off, or other people aren't ready yet. And the universe will block us because we don't know everything that we need to know, or we're going down the wrong path. And when we get emotional, we can just run off down the wrong path, hit a dead end, waste a lot of time and energy. So the universe, who has your back, is protecting you from wasting your time, wasting your energy, because these are your valuable resources. So sometimes not getting what we want when we want it is a blessing in disguise to keep us from overworking, overdoing, going down the wrong path, going, off with the wrong person, when we need to just relax, slow down, heal, rest, not be in a hurry, and wait for the right timing. Mercury enters Leo on the 29th, and now you have Venus and Mercury in that area of intimacy, relationship, your partner's resources, other people's money, and that is, another way of smoothing things over or improving your life through other people supporting you and helping you. For those of you open for love, it's on. I mean, it is, happening, and there will be many opportunities throughout this month to connect with others and meet someone amazing that can bring that magic into your life and connect with you. Be it a soulmate, twin flame, someone that you have a spiritual connection to, but also a physical attraction happening with you. Romance and happy relationships are here for you. And for those that are coupled as well, like I said, there's those, the Gemini new moon and the Capricorn full moon. Those are the times to watch out for arguments or conflict or confrontation. And, if we can keep the emotions out of it so that we're hearing our partner, then that can create the win-win and bring us to solution rather than, creating drama and creating more drama. It's going to be, emotionally dramatic here at certain points in the month for all of us. And so we want to watch out for that, getting caught up in other people's drama or creating it ourselves. And money is happening for you too because, you have Jupiter in your money house all year. And with that gorgeous grand water trine in the beginning of the month, you could be seeing some sort of pay increase, or, your partner brings in more money and, you get more money in your business or more money where you work. It's excellent. And Mars is going to help you too. Having Mars in your, your money house, you have 3 money houses, can, the more you hustle, the more you earn with Mars, is you can cut away at expenses, you can build up your resources, and, you'll have the next 5 months to work on that. So that is going to work for you too. Career, is, you've been working so much towards moving up in what you do. Just keep going, but be patient with the process. With the Mars retrograde, the message is to slow down and, not to stop life, not to stop business. If we, stop business every time a planet retrogrades, we will work 2 weeks out of the year. And that's just not a possibility. So, keep going with what you're doing because you are moving up in whatever you're doing. And, Saturn's going to bring you to that success. Saturn's going to bring you to greater success through hard work, through discipline, through determination and fortitude. Spiritually, make sure you're taking time to listen. Make sure you're taking time for yourself and taking those quiet moments. That is when we can ground and center and hear the voice within, that guidance within that is directing you. The invisible hand, which is really directing you. Your mighty I am presence, your higher self. Your soul self knows what is best for you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus-ing my videos. Capricorn, you're rockin' awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And I'm doing a free live webinar training on May 30th. And also the Wealthy Goddess My academy is opening for enrollment on that day. I would love to have you in my school and see you at my webinar. So until next time, Capricorn, the universe has your back.